Hey everybody, welcome to the Homestead. So today we're going to talk about Guinea hens, and we have a new batch of Guinea hens that were given to us by a friend of ours, friend of the channel, Papa Pepper. Many of you guys have seen him before on my channel, and he has his own YouTube channel. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check that out. Subscribe to his stuff. He's always doing fantastic things on his homestead. He made arrangements to get some Guinea hens for us. We picked those up, or I think he dropped them off. Maybe he dropped them off. And now we have a new batch of Guineas. And Guineas are what we've always called an expendable commodity. They're something that you're going to have them for a time. They're going to be on the homestead, but they're eventually, the clock's going to run out on them and they're going to be kaput. So something is going to eat them. Either a coyote, an owl, a raccoon, a hawk, something is going to get them. They are kind of like, they're very annoying. Most people who have had Guineas, a lot of people who have had Guineas just don't like them because they're noisy. And in my opinion, so what? They are noisy. They can be annoying. They squawk and they just squawk and squawk all day long. They can be your alarm clock in the morning. They have so many beneficial characteristics about them that I don't care about the noise. I really don't care that sometimes, yes, they can be annoying. When I look at the benefits they provide when it comes to eating ticks and chiggers, and people are really concerned today about Lyme disease. There's always news headlines in the mainstream media every year about the increase of Lyme disease or the people who suffer from Lyme disease and what people should do to mitigate their chances of getting Lyme disease or some sort of tick-borne illness. Stay inside, which I don't think is the right answer. Everyone's scared to go outside these days. Stay inside, wear light clothing, put chemicals all over your body to keep the insects away when you do go outside. Don't let your kids go out in the backyard because they might get a tick and that gets a tick-borne illness. In my opinion, the solution is obvious. I think we should be raising Guinea hens and releasing them all over the country. I've said this before in numerous articles. These things are amazing at getting rid of ticks and doing so very, very quickly. I think one Guinea hen can clear an acre within the time frame of a week. They just go through. And the reason for that is because when ticks climb a blade of grass, what they do is they hold on with two legs. They go to the very top of the blade of grass, and then they spread their legs out, and they just wait for something to pass by, and so that they can grab on. And that's how they become a parasite to that host. But for a guinea, with the eyesight, the keen eyesight that they have, they just go along and just pick those ticks off. It's like offering them up sacrifices. They're like offering themselves up to the guinea gods, And so they just go there and pick, and they just clear an acre very quickly. And chiggers as well. Guineas have the keen eyesight to be able to see chiggers, whereas you and I really don't. And they will pick them up and they will clear acreage. And most people, when they come to the Ozarks especially, and other places as well, they're like, there's so many ticks here. When we first moved on the homestead, Joshua and Grandpa came up the hill. And after just maybe a very short time up the hill, where we were living down in travel trailers before, or travel campers, and they walk up the hill where the housing site is today, and they come back down, and Joshua was just loaded with ticks. Jamie stopped counting after like 100. I mean, he was loaded with ticks. And so the very first thing we did on our homestead was first thing before anything, we built a guinea coop. And we had that guinea coop, and we put guineas in it, and they did an amazing, fantastic. They decimated the population of ticks so much that it took a long time for that population to recover in any sort of fashion. It took a long time for them to recover. And every so often, every year and a half or a couple of years, maybe we'll bring in a new batch of Guinea hens to clear out the land. And they do a fantastic job at that. So I made this image a couple years ago where it was the Expendables. It's that Sylvester Stallone movie where Sylvester Stallone and all these guys who played, hard, macho men, in other movies all come together for one movie. It's called The Expendables. And it's usually a lot of the older, superhero kind of guys, like Van Damme, Chuck Norris. I don't know. I think I saw part of the movie one time. I never really watched the movie because I'm really particular and careful about movies that I watch. But it fit because guinea hens, Tim coined the phrase expendable commodity because they are an expendable commodity. They do a job, but their time is limited because they will get killed. A predator will eventually kill them. Because at some point, you're going to have a guinea coop. They will decide to nest. Well, a female will decide to nest somewhere out there. And when that female decides to nest somewhere out there, wherever that is, the males will not come home to that guinea coop anymore. They will start roosting in the trees. And at that point, the clock is ticking. And at some point, something's going to get them. All of them. But at that point, they've done their job. I know that there are people, again, who say they're annoying. But that annoyance also has benefits. After about 6 months or so, those guinea hens will begin to calm down. And if they see something that's out of sorts around their homestead, they will let you know that something is out of sorts. They're a great alarm. They're a great notification if something's gone wrong on the homestead, or if a stranger has come on the homestead, or if someone's who's not normally there, they see them come on the homestead, they will let you know that something is different. And so that's good. That's beneficial that way. Also, they kill snakes. A lot of people don't know that. One of our early season episodes on an American homestead, we have a video of 3 or 4 guineas surrounding a really big sized timber rattler. And just outside the door here of where our house was. And these guinea hens surrounded that rattlesnake and they were giving it a really hard time. 4 guinea hens are not enough to do a lot. But if you had like 6 or 8 or 10 guinea hens, they will kill that snake. They will basically take turns at trying to get it where that snake can't get them and eventually peck it to death and kill. They kill snakes. They kill copperheads. They kill rattlesnakes. And out here we have rattlesnakes, we have copperheads, a venomous snake, and they will kill them. And so there's a beneficial aspect to that. Not only the ticks and the chiggers, but they kill snakes. And not only that, Tim made the great point, is that snakes like calm and quiet places. They just like calm and quiet. And a guinea hen does not. I mean, guinea hens are like the exact opposite of calm and quiet. So just their mere presence on your homestead will send snakes off the surrounding area. They don't like it. They will leave. So, if they're found, again, if there's enough guinea hens, they will kill the snake. So it's a great benefit. I know they're annoying. And I know that there are people out there who are like, I won't have guineas. I can't do it. I think the only bird that I've heard more annoying than guinea hens are like the peacock. We go every other year. We didn't go last year, but we're going to go maybe this year back to the Baker Creek Spring Planting Festival. And they have a couple peacocks there. And if you've ever heard a peacock scream, it sounds like a drunk woman screaming, and you can hear them a mile away. And that I would not be able to deal with, because I don't know if there's any. I mean, leave a comment below. Let me know if there's any added benefit to owning a peacock other than they're pretty. Yes, they're pretty. I know people who have them on their homestead, but they leave giant manure piles and they scream like a drunken woman who's just been stabbed. It makes me crazy. It makes me cringe. And when you're at the Spring Planting Festival at Baker Creek, you can hear them. People are like, "What is that noise?" It's the peacocks. I can't think of a more annoying bird than that. But people sometimes will equate them to guinea hens. I don't think guinea hens are near as annoying as the peacock. But let me know. Leave a comment below if you have any experience with that. People, I'm sure, will want to. They are pretty. They're pretty, and guinea hens are pretty ugly, which is, again, why it's a perfect analogy with the Expendables, because they are expendables. And, you got a bunch of ugly, tough men, old, tough men. And that's kind of like what guineas are. They're just like a bunch of used up hero actors on their last hurrah before they're finally finished. So anyway, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about guineas. Are they annoying? Do you not want them on your homestead? I'd like to hear what you think about that. And if you really think they are beneficial, let people know, because there are people, new homesteaders, who hang out on my channel, who watch our videos, and they may be looking for your opinion. Whatever your experience might be, it may go a long way to help them. So leave a comment below on that. Also, our t-shirts over at teespring.com. You can find links in the description below, including our bestseller, Stupid Should Hurt. If we had more hurt in this world, there'd be a lot less stupid. You can find that shirt linked in the description below. All right, guys. See you next time at the Homestead. Bye. Hey, guys. I'm happy to introduce an American Homestead sponsor, Zeal. Now, first off, I only accept sponsors from products that I use and believe in. My family uses Zeal mainly because we want to ensure a healthy immune system. You see, it's made up of only whole food concentrates and includes no artificial colors, flavors, or preservatives. The included sweetener is all natural from fruit and the stevia leaf. It's gluten-free, it's vegan, and it's kosher. In 2018, my youngest son was involved in a bike accident that resulted in the surgical removal of his spleen, and that's an important part of his immune system. And because we live on a farm, you can guess that having a healthy immune system for our family is very important. Some of the included ingredients are beetroot, chicory root, turmeric, moringa, blueberries, cranberry, goji berry, milk thistle, ginseng, alfalfa, broccoli, and so much more. It's these natural ingredients that can easily be made into a powerful and tasty drink that my family can make and feel good about. So sign up and give it a try today. Every purchase you make goes to help the homestead so that we can continue to make great homesteading videos for you. Link is in the description below. Go ahead, give it a try. Hey guys, did you know you can become a patron of an American Homestead? They get access to private videos, and we send them gifts from the homestead that we make here on the homestead. And we also enter our patrons into special giveaways that are only available to them. And before you go, please check out these other great videos. Go ahead, click. I'll wait.